good afternoon, Miss. How may I address you?
Atika.
Okay, Miss Atika, thank you for coming on time today, and I'll be your counselor for today. So, have you ever been counseled before?
No.
Oh, okay. So, just as an introduction, right? So, counseling is actually a process where I guide you through to find out solution for your challenges. So, any decision that you make is all entirely up to you. Okay, so and it's also like my duty to inform you that each counseling session will last around 45 minutes and around 5 to 10 sessions depending on your situation, and it will cost around $50 per session. So if there are any problem with the payment, you can actually discuss with our admin at the counter later on. Okay, so okay, and another thing is that you can discuss anything with me, as all of it will be kept confidential between these four walls. But if you should harm yourself, others, or break any law or properties, it will be my duty to inform the right authorities. Okay? So is there any other question?
No.
Okay, if there's none, please sign here, please.
Thank you.
So how may I assist you today?
So I'm having a gambling addiction issue.
Okay, how long has it been already?
It's been 3 years.
Okay, can you, okay, so how does it start? Like how this habit of yours starts?
So it starts when I'm having family financial problem, and that time I was not working, and even my husband was not working. So we decided to gamble, and I've been influenced by my husband to gamble together with him to get this income.
Okay, so what is your thoughts on this gambling? Like your personal thoughts?
So I find like this gambling really satisfy my needs, and also it some sort of help me financially lah at the first start. But now when I started to gamble like for 3 years, I feel like I keep on losing money, and even now I start working, it's a bit burden for me, as my income does is still the same, and still having financial crisis with my family and financially incapable. Yeah.
Okay, since you told me that gambling have caused you so much trouble, then what is it that preventing you from stopping it?
Because like I said, I'm addicted, and it's like um, when I start, it really relieve my stress, and whenever I'm gamble, I feel like when I start gamble, my stress is like a stress relieving thing, and I just can't stop. And especially my husband keep on influencing me to continue gamble and gamble, so it's quite difficult.
Okay, so may I know how many uh, family members do you have?
I have 4, including me.
Okay, so you have 2 children.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, let's just reflect on this. It seems that you like to gamble because of your financial crisis, that and gambling help to support the financial crisis that you're having, and also the fact that your husband and your stress management that's provide oh no sorry because of your husband encouraging you to gamble, and the fact that it's a stress management as well, so that's why you keep gambling at to this point. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you also feel very stressed about the fact that you have to handle everything alone since you're only one working. Yeah, so let me assure you that it's actually a normal reaction, like a normal feelings for you to feel stressed in this situation, since you have a lot of responsibility to handle. So okay, let me ask you this. Since you have 2 children, right? Do they know about this?
Yeah, they know about this.
So how do they feel about it?
They feel like whenever I gamble, I doesn't care about them, and I'm not even I'm too using I've been using my income for gambling instead of for them. So they feel like I'm just a useless mother, and they feel like they are not being cared by their parents, especially me.
And how do you feel about that?
So I feel very guilty, and as a mother, I feel disappointed because I could not support uh, my children well, as I've tried my best. Even now, I've tried my best to work to help them, to support them, but then they feel like I'm just burdening them and being useless. So I'm really guilty.
Okay, so before you come for this session, have you tried any like solution or anything on your own before?
I've I've tried once whereby I use my income money instead of using for gambling. I try to save it for my children. But the temptation to gamble, especially whenever my husband gamble, it always tempted me to also join him to gamble. So it doesn't turn out to be a saving income, but instead to a gamble income.
Okay, this may came out quite harsh, but are you maybe like concerned about the fact that your children may be affected by these gambling habits of yours?
Yeah, I'm very concerned because I feel like gambling is a very negative thing, and if I were to continue and not stop this addiction, I might even I might even become a bad influence to my children who are still schooling, and yeah, it will affect their future also.
Okay, it seems that you are very concerned about your kid since you're scared that you will influence them in a wrong way, and that uh, and that I feel that you're very uh, you feel guilty about it since when you try to stop, when you try to act the way you wanted, you couldn't. Okay, so let me affirm you that uh, you're a very independent woman because you have to support your family all by yourself, and the fact that you're trying your best to stop your bad habits for your children is actually a very admirable thing to do. Okay, so to summarize, right, you basically, what I can see is that you basically have two problems that contribute to this gambling. So first one is the fact that gambling help little bit part of your financial crisis. Am I right? And the fact that your husband support it but your children doesn't. So you're quite concerned about the fact that they'll be affected by this. Okay. So since we have limited time today, right? Which problem would you like to focus on?
The first